without further ado, we're gonna read this article. We're gonna see what it's all about. I'm gonna make myself a bit smaller for this because I have not done that much. I've only uploaded a single video about the kiwi farms. So wait, where is my Lucy Hazam? Okay, I'm gonna make myself a bit smaller since I'm only a small thing in all of this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, begin. Cloudflare, which provided security services for Kiwifarms, blocks the website, which is wonderful news. I actually did a really small, short video about Kiwifarms and I uploaded it yesterday, which is a bit funny that Kiwifarms was blocked only day after my video was uploaded. And I think some kiwi farmers got in there and gave it immediately, like the next day, 18 dislikes. So I only had in the morning 8 likes to 18 dislikes ratio because I think they were looking for any video that was positive about the Drop Kiwi Farms campaign and they were trying to downvote them. But I guess the webpage died before I was able to suffer any more harassment than that, I guess. So I guess I'm lucky. After one of the website's targets went public with the harassment against her, Cloudflare dropped the platform that has become synonymous with online terror. Well, it was created for the sole purpose of first harassing one person, and then it became basically a hub for horrible harassers, and stalkers. I've seen that webpage. It was horrible. So I hope it just stays down forever. By Kat Tenberg. Internet hosting and security services provider Cloudflare announced Saturday that it would block Kiwifarms, a website associated with harassment, campaigns against transgender people like me, or Keffals. Over the past month, a trans Twitch streamer who has been a target of Kiwifarms has led a campaign to pressure Cloudflare to drop the website. The streamer Clara Sorrenti, known to fans as Keffals, responded Saturday in a tweet. Cloudflare has dropped Kiwifarms. Our campaign will put out a statement soon, she said. I actually read this tweet literally a few minutes ago. So this is fresh and great news to me as well. Cloudflare's statement posted on its website under CEO Matthew Prince's name did not mention Sorrenti by name, but said that Kiwifarms had escalated in response to her campaign. This is an extraordinary decision for us to make, and given Cloudflare's role as an internet infrastructure provider, a dangerous one that we are not comfortable with. Cloudflare's statement said, well, I think it should be much more uncomfortable for you to harbor horrible, abusive websites like Kiwifarms, okay? That should make you the most uncomfortable in the universe. However, the rhetoric of the Kiwifarms site and specific targeted threats have escalated over the last 48 hours to the point that we believe there is an unprecedented emergency and immediate threat to human life, unlike we have previously seen from Kiwifarms or any other customer before. Interesting phrasing, like implying that there are a lot of different customers that are basically like Kiwifarms. Interesting, very interesting. When attempting to visit Kiwifarms website, an error message now appears that says, due to an imminent and emergency threat to human life, the content of this site is blocked from being accessed through Cloudflare's infrastructure. On Friday, NBC News reported that Sorrenti is one of Kiwifarms' growing list of targets, and that their harassment techniques could become a playbook against political enemies as the 2024 US presidential election nears. However, the rhetoric of the Kiwifarm site and specific targeted threats have escalated over the last 48 hours to the point that we believe there is an unprecedented emergency and immediate threat to human life, unlike we have previously seen from Kiwifarms or any other customers before. We've heard that before. When attempting to visit Kiwi, well, we already know what will happen. So we will now attempt to enter Kiwifarms and see what will happen. Let's see. It doesn't even show on Google. Is this the address? Blocked. What happened? Due to an imminent and emergency threat to human life, the content of this site is blocked from being accessed through Cloudflare's infrastructure. For more details, please see blog Cloudflare Kiwifarms blog. Let's blocking Kiwifarms. I love this. I love this so much. Let's get into it. Matthew Prince. We have blocked Kiwifarms. No, too bad. Ike, thank you so much, Keffals. Thank you so much, everybody from Kiwifarms. I actually took part in it as well, but thank you, everybody. We have blocked Kiwifarms. Visitors to any of the Kiwifarms sites that use any of Cloudflare's services will see a Cloudflare blog page and a link to this post. Kiwifarms may move to their sites to other providers and in doing so come back online, but we have taken steps to block their content from being accessed through our infrastructure. This is an extraordinary decision for us to make, and given Cloudflare's role as an internet infrastructure provider, a dangerous one that we are not comfortable with. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter if it's comfortable or not. What matters is the results that a hateful page is being blocked. However, the rhetoric of the Kiwifarms, we already know this. Escalating threats. Kiwifarms has frequently been host to revolting content. Revolting content alone does not create an emergency situation that necessitates the action we are taking today. Beginning approximately 2 weeks ago, a pressure campaign started with the goal of to deplatform Kiwifarms. That pressure campaign targeted Cloudflare as well as other providers utilized by the site. Cloudflare provides security services to Kiwifarms, protecting them from DDoS and other cyber attacks. We have never been their hosting provider, as we outlined last Wednesday, but we do not believe that terminating security services is appropriate, even to revolting content. In the law-respecting world, the answer to even illegal content is not to use other illegal means like DDoS to silence it. We are also not taking this action directly because of the pressure campaign. While we have empathy for its organizers, we are committed as a security provider. I'm not so sure about that, okay? I'm not so sure. People have committed suicide before because of Kiwifarms, and somehow Cloudflare has not taken this sort of action. So let's just say I'm being a bit skeptical about these games. I'm still going to thank the campaign for it. I'm still gonna say that it's probably mainly thanks to the campaign, even if Cloudflare is not willing to admit it. Okay, alright. They run deeply afoul of popular opinion or even our own morals. The policy we articulated last Wednesday remains our policy. We continue to believe that the best way to relegate cyber attacks to the dustbin of history is to give everyone the tools to prevent them. And Kiwifarms was like gloating so much. They were boasting so much how they are safe, how Keffals have failed, how the campaign has failed, and now look at them, blocked. Stay mad. However, as the pressure campaign escalated, so did the rhetoric on the Kiwifarms site. Feeding attacked users of the site became even more aggressive. Over the last 2 weeks, we have proactively reached out to law enforcement in multiple jurisdictions, highlighting what we believe are potential criminal acts and imminent threats to human life that were posted to the site. Legal process. While law enforcement in these areas are working to investigate what we and others reported, unfortunately the process is moving more slowly than the escalating risk. While we believe that in every other situation we have faced, including the Daily Stormer and 8th Jan, it would have been appropriate as an infrastructure provider for us to wait for a legal process. In this case, the imminent and emergency threat to human life, which continues to escalate, causes us to take this action. Hard cases make bad law. This is a hard case, and we would caution anyone from seeing it as setting precedent. The policies we articulated last Wednesday remain our policies. Well, we have read about this before. For an infrastructure provider like Cloudflare, legal process is still the correct way to deal with revolting and potentially illegal content online. But we need a mechanism when there is an emergency threat to human life for infrastructure providers to work expediently with legal authorities in order to ensure that decisions we make are grounded in due process. Unfortunately, that mechanism does not exist, so we are making this uncomfortable emergency decision alone. Not the end. Finally, we are aware and concerned that our action may only fan the flames of this emergency. Kiwifarms itself will most likely find other infrastructure that allows them to come back online, which is horrible, but for now let's rejoice about the fact that they are blocked, okay? And let's thank Keffals, let's thank the whole campaign, and if they return by some other service, let's rise up again and get rid of them once more. And even if they don't, the individuals that use the site to increasingly terrorize will feel even more isolated and attacked and may lash out further. There is real risk that by taking this action today, we may have further heightened the emergency. We will continue to work proactively with law enforcement to help with their investigations into the site and even individuals who have posted what may be illegal content. And we recognize that while our blocking Kiwifarms temporarily addresses the situation, it by no means solves the underlying problem. That solution will require much more work across society. We are hopeful that our action today will help provoke conversations towards addressing the larger problem, and we stand ready to participate in that conversation. So basically, even Cloudflare got really worried that some criminal action against Keffals might take place. I really hope that nothing will happen and that Keffals will stay safe. But right now, I must say that I'm really, really happy about what happened here. I'm really, really happy about Kiwifarms getting blocked, and I'm really, really glad to have taken even this minimal small part in the Drop Kiwifarms campaign. Thank you so much, Keffals. Thank you so much, everybody involved in the campaign. Thank you, everyone who shared it. Thank you, everyone who still is willing to take part in it should the site come back online. Okay, I guess we are done for now. We will see what will happen. I think that it's a bit worrying that the Cloudflare announcement basically says that this might lead to an escalation in real life, and that the members of the site might do something reckless. So please, Keffals, stay safe, take care of yourself, and we will see how this whole thing what will happen moving forward. And of course, as I said before, should the site return, I am sure we will all band together and make sure that it stays down for good. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and it helps me a lot. Leave a comment, ring the bell, and do all that sort of stuff. Thank you very much. But I decided to add a few recorded lines to sort of expand on what I have done during the stream. For the longest time, Kiwifarms felt like this, how should I say it? Well, a thing that people felt that it could not be defeated. It was responsible for the suicide of at least 3 people. It harassed countless people in real life, and people felt really terrorized by this site. And today, finally, the site has been brought down. This is an official statement by the Drop Kiwifarms campaign. The battle is won, but the war is not over. Oh, not by a long shot. Today, Cloudflare has dropped the notorious far-right hate forum Kiwifarms. As CEO Matthew Prince has noted, threats against human life have been escalating in the last 48 hours on the website, and happening in a much faster manner than law enforcement is able to keep up with. Kiwifarms has been around for over a decade, and at no point in the site's history have they come under this much fire. This is a historical moment where thousands of people have stood up and taken a stance against online harassment and hate. We are happy with the decision that Cloudflare came to, and this deals a big blow to Kiwifarms and their community. One they may never recover from, but doesn't mean we should rest on our laurels. While we should celebrate today, this may not be the end of their community. We have shown that when united together, we are capable of moving mountains. Absolutely. And if we continue to stand together and fight back, we can see this until the end. As long as websites like Kiwifarms remain active, we will keep fighting. FireHub, a company based in Las Vegas, is where the servers that host Kiwifarms are located and serviced. If Kiwifarms ever becomes active again, we must apply the same pressure to FireHub that we did to Cloudflare. Otherwise, the website will return online and be operational in the foreseeable future. We should celebrate all of our hard work. We did what no one else could. However, this is not the end. If we want to see the end of Kiwifarms and communities like theirs, we must continue fighting.